You. Kid, it is unbelievable how much more arrogant you are than Chu Qingtian. But, most who are arrogant don't have a happy ending. Whether your ending is good or bad is not about how arrogant you are. It is about how powerful you are. If you can remove me from this spot today, you will be the best of Tianyu. I already am. Let's add a condition then. If you can remove me from this spot, then I will hand you my head with both hands. The people froze. Taking that kid's life will not be an issue now. Chu Qingcheng and the rest became grave. Why is he so reckless this time? Long Ju's group was anxious. The Zhuofan I know is very careful. He wouldn't say such arrogant things. Ignoring the clamor, the vicious Pill King sported an insidious smile. Kid, you are the one who said it. Don't come kneeling and begging when the time comes. Kid, don't speak in such an outspoken way. Elder Yang is still an elder. You should apologize. Take back those arrogant words, and he won't be picky about it anymore. Because of Chu Qingcheng's relation with him, Dao Danyang gave Zhuofan a signal to pull him out of this mess. My word is gold and it always has been. Not just this old man, but everyone who is here, every single one of you. If you can take my spot, I will hand you my head with both hands. What? The crowd exploded again. That kid wants to be the best alchemist in Tianyu. It is logical for the vicious Pill King to take that spot. But what do you, with the smell of milk on you, have to take the first spot? This is clearly a challenge to all the alchemists in Tianyu. You are seeking death. You fear no death. Dao Danyang shook her head. She could not understand what Chu Qingcheng found in this reckless brat. He is doing this to himself. He won't live. This kid, how can he be so stupid? Chu Qingcheng was confused about it all. Song Yu was brash but not to this extent. Then, Zhuofan looked at her and pointed at the words on his back with a smile. Chu Qingcheng seemed to have been struck by lightning. She was shaking all over as tears flowed unabated. Qingcheng, what's wrong? Wrong, I've been wrong the entire time. Wrong about what? I always thought that Qingtian's wish was to have revenge, to surpass the vicious Pill King in alchemy. But I was wrong. He only had one wish, and that was to topple the heavens with a pill and become the greatest alchemist in the world. That cloak was one I made with my own hands, but I never understood Qingtian's actual wish. But Song Yu, he saw it at first glance. I really am a bad sister. What? So Song Yu is doing this to fulfill Qingtian's wish? We always said that men are not trustworthy, but at this very moment, here is a man who, for the woman he loves, dares to go against the entire world. A man like this, is he not trustworthy? The overseers exchanged a glance then looked at Zhuofan's back, feeling that this thin figure had grown in their eyes. It's just the way this kid is doing it. Even though he is fulfilling Chu Qingtian's wish, he's on the path of no return. Hehe, this kid knows how to draw people's hatred. The three were startled to find Xie Tianyang grinning. Say, will he first roast and shame Yang Song and then take his head? Or will he screw up with the refinement and kill that old man out of rage? There is no understanding this man. I'm guessing he will win against Yang Song. Long Ju caressed his beard. Humph. Uncle Ju, you are giving him too much credit. He might win against others, but that is the best alchemist in Tianyu, the vicious Pill King. How can he win? From what I see, that kid fears that he will fail, so he will take Yang Song's life when he is concentrating on refining the pill. That way, he won't lose the pill competition and will also save his face. Zhuofan never plays fairly and engages in all kinds of shameful and dirty tricks. Sneak attacks and those sort of things, it's not beneath him. That does make sense. As they discussed, Peony Overseer cursed, you guys. Uncle Ju, I thought you were allies with the drifting flower edifices. I can't believe that, when one of us is fighting down there for our lives, you guys are here joking about it. Long Ju was startled and knew they misunderstood. It's a misunderstanding. That guy's true face, his real appearance is unknown to you, right? Watch closely, and don't be shocked. Don't think that he is the goody two-shoes in front of you guys. That man is actually the real devil. Vicious Pill King in front of him is too kind. They were startled, clueless to his meaning. Now, for the second round of the contest. The theme for the second round is third grade pill refinement. Third grade is good. Refining a third grade pill is easy. Isn't it just muscle memory? But just then, the Drifting Flowers Edifice disciples accompanying them presented a storage ring. Everyone, please use the herbs and materials the Drifting Flower Edifices has provided. Do not use any personal materials or else, you will be disqualified for cheating. The only things in here are herbs and materials for a second grade pill. Did you make a mistake? Oi, judge. The materials are not right ones. All there are second-grade herbs. How can you make a third-grade pill? Xiao Ye ignored them. This time, quality comes first and speed second. Ignores. The top 50 will advance and the rest will be eliminated. This is a bit tricky. Too many formulas. Which one to choose, so that the vicious pill king will lose without losing his temper? Third-grade pills are mostly made from third-grade materials. However, a lot of second-grade materials can be refined into a third-grade pill. Throughout the refinement process, every interaction between the herbs must be considered and taken advantage of, so that they can be used to their fullest to create a third-grade pill. This tests the number of formulas an alchemist knows. Formulas like these, the top 20 alchemists definitely have. But the rest are dumbfounded and can only blame it on the drifting flower edifices for giving out the wrong materials. Why is this dude here again? Too many formulas to choose from. Which one should I pick, so that the vicious pill king will admit defeat without a fight? Mr. Song, everyone else has started refining their pill. But you, as the champion of round 1, have yet to start. It can't be that you can't refine a third-grade pill. The kid is not that bad. I think he is wondering about why he was given second-grade materials. In the end, I am the one who has to compete against the vicious pill king. I just felt that, as the champion of the first round, I would give all you newbies a head start, so people won't call me out for bullying. But if you wish to lose so eagerly, then I will let you guys see what the true meaning of pill refining is. Secret refining art, 9th heaven roaring dragon claw. His finger beckoned tens of ingredients into the air as a yuan qi flame ignited in his palm. A roar echoed as the flame took the shape of a dragon and sped towards the ingredients. It opened its maw and swallowed the first ingredient. The item was refined in an instant, becoming pure medicinal liquid. This is a pill refinement technique. It instantly refined all the herbs and materials. The blazing dragon turned the ingredients into a paste. It then turned into a fire tornado and revolved in Zhuofan's palm. The dozens of ingredients ebbed calmly among the flames, separated from each other. Newbies, don't tell me what to do when I am refining my pill. Compared to me, you'll still have a long way to go. Even Vicious Pill King was stupefied. How? A stupid kid on a daily basis, yet still knows such a pill refinement technique. Even I, the best alchemist in Tianyu, do not understand that technique. Master, what is that technique? Yang Fu stammered. Vicious Pill King tried many times to speak but settled to rebuke him and hide in humiliation instead. Go refine your pill. Why do you have so many questions? This kid has now truly threatened my seat as the best alchemist in Tianyu. He must die. Elder Yang, if you don't hurry up and refine your herbs and materials, then I won't wait for you. The champion of round 2 will be mine again. He was truly and utterly speechless. He could not accept it, but he knew it was the truth. Even the Vicious Pill King can't do anything about the harassment and can only stay silent. That only proves one thing. He admits defeat in his heart, but he won't say it with his mouth. I'm not dreaming, right? That kid can make the Vicious Pill King feel despair? Exactly. I gave him too little credit. Sect sister, come pinch me. Let's see if I am dreaming. How can that kid possess such skill? Ching Cheng. Is it that you knew he was not ordinary, so you picked him as your husband? Otherwise, why would our head owner marry a third-class family's young master? Chu Qingqing's cheeks turned pink. Sect sister, stop it. I was just empty and hopeless and only wanted to die with the drifting flower edifices, but I feared being alone and having no one to pass everything to. I saw that he was similar to Qingtian, so I gave myself to him. Even though I have seen his extraordinary ways in alchemy, I never thought he could leave the Vicious Pill King speechless. This kid, he hid it well. At least for now, we can stake the life of the drifting flower edifices on him. Let's hope that he and Auntie Dao can save the drifting tower edifices from this situation. Watching Zhuofan's smug face, for some odd reason, Chu Qingcheng felt at peace, a foreign feeling over the last few years. Perhaps, this is what it means to lean on someone. Huangpu Qingyun pounded the stone table. Which one of you can tell me where this kid came from? Why did even Elder Yang lose to him in terms of alchemy? Second young master, relax. With Elder Yang's skills, how will he let the kid continue his arrogant show? At this moment, he already has a plan in his heart. After the round is over, how can he let such a threat live? I am afraid that he is more eager to make a move than we are. Lin Zitian watched Fifth Elder askance as he wiped the cold sweat off his brow, crying inside. Fuck. There isn't anyone useful here. Elder Wu looks like he's calming Huangpu Qingyun down but, in reality, pushed all the responsibility of dealing with Songyu onto Yang Song. Succeeding is expected. But failing means taking the blame. Such deceitfulness is truly evil. Staying around these people means I'll have to be more and more careful. Or I won't even know when I will be betrayed. He was able to calm down. As expected of the best in Tianyu, his heart sure is steady. But not enough. Your refinement speed is so slow. Why don't I wait till you finish and give you another head start? The vicious Pill King had eyes only for his own pill, although his speed has lowered. Kid, you are already in the lead. Hurry up with the refinement and take the champion's spot. Or else, the longer you wait, the more mistakes you can make. Yeah, Mr. Song, oh no, Grandmaster Song, everything can change in an instant on this stage. Please respect every opportunity. Miss Judge, do you know what pill I am making? Is Grandmaster trying to quiz me? Looking at the herbs and materials you just refined, most of them are soothing and yang ingredients. This formula is probably a yang pill. Its main purpose is to dispel the negative energy inside your body and soothe the meridians. It can raise the cultivation of a qi condensation cultivator by 1 layer. Miss Judge truly knows her pills, but did you know that I refined this pill as a gift? Xiaoya shook her head. It's a gift to you. 'Cause you have a very vile mouth, so you must have too much negative energy. I will fix that for you. Xiao Ya was shocked speechless as everyone burst out laughing. How can he have such an uncaring heart, to the point where he has to shame a young lady? Head owner Chu indeed is correct. That dude does have an uncaring heart. That girl simply looked down on him and taunted him. He didn't let that slide. So it is best for us to not anger him, in case he seeks revenge. Xiao Dandan felt it on her own skin and nodded with force. Why are you finding pride in that? He dares. Chu Qingcheng raised her head up high. It was the image of a wife who got her husband on a leash. But noticing their looks, her cheeks blushed and she lowered her head back down. As if they rehearsed it, they all looked at each other and laughed. Only Chu Qingcheng's blush grew a shade deeper. Haha. Head owner Chu is such a directive wife. Suddenly, a green liquid shot into the firestorm in his hand and melded into his concoction. Grandmaster Song. I have finished condensing the pill into a liquid. Soon, it will become a pill. That head start you were talking about, you don't need to give it to me. Save it for yourself. He slowed down on purpose to trick me. What did you just throw into my concoction? Throw. I would never disturb another person when they're making their pill. I just accidentally spilt some of the concoction, and it coincidentally landed in your concoction. But it was an accident. Please don't mind it, Grandmaster Song. An accident. The best alchemist in Tianyu, a 7th grade alchemist. How can someone like that make a mistake like this? Clearly, this was on purpose. Gnashing his teeth, Shuofan ignored him and returned his focus on the changes in his concoction. The green python scale concoction? This shocked everyone. Scale concoction? That's too bad. He is making a yang pill, so all the herbs and materials are warm and of yang, but the green python scale concoction is refined from a piece of the 2nd level spiritual beast, the green sky python scale. It is a cold and yin object and within it is negative energy. Every aspect of it clashes against the yang pill. Once it enters the pill, due to the yin and yang clash, the yang in the pill will decrease significantly. Don't talk about a 3rd grade pill. You can probably only make a 1st grade pill with it. Kid, still remember your promise. As soon as you leave the spot, hand your head over. I will be waiting here. Vicious Pill King's laughter reverberated across Drifting Flowers Hall. Although he has an amazing pill refining technique, but his heart was not steady. Too bad. In the eastern stand, Huangpu Qingyun was laughing his heart out. Truly, Elder Yang had something up his sleeves. This kid can't keep up with the compliments. We just complimented him on how he will save the drifting flower edifices from their predicament, and now he's been tricked by Yang Song. Go on and be arrogant, why don't you? Now all the advantages you built up are gone. Yeah, that kid can't let people relax. If things continue like this, don't talk about how he can save the drifting flower edifices, we'll have to think about how we can save him. Only Chu Qingcheng watched Shuofan without complaining. He came to take the place of Qing Tian. Is it wrong to be a bit arrogant? If Qing Tian were here, he probably would have done the same thing. Master, please save husband. Xiao Dandan pleaded. Peony Overseer was powerless and turned to Long Ju. You guys, seeing that you are familiar with Songyu, what are your thoughts on this? Though they didn't even react to her words, calm as ever. Save. Save who? That kid needs us to save him. I think that kid is so pissed his lungs are about to explode. Someone as clever as him was tricked by someone else first. It'd be strange if he can hold it in. Peony Overseer didn't understand. Suddenly, Dong Tianba staggered and fell with a terrified face. That guy is not my brother, Song Yu. None understood what he meant and looked at the stage. One look was enough to scare the life out of them. Who is he? Because Zhuofan's eyes had so much killing intent, it actually took form. It was as if an Azura from the underworld stepped into the world. Those eyes made everyone feel a razor blade bearing on their necks. His killing intent was hidden behind a pair of eyes. Hidden so well in fact, the vicious Pill King, who was the closest to him, was not even able to sense it. How? Concentrating the killing intent from all over your body into your eyes. Don't talk about the commoners, not even heavenly profound masters like us can do that. I always thought he was just an arrogant kid, not knowing what the world was like and having almost lost his life many times. If it weren't for us helping him, this mister would have been dead long ago. But now do I understand what this man truly is. He is powerful. You have to know, if you want to kill someone, there will be killing intent. The harder you intend to strike, the denser the intent. The Song Yu who always goofs around can concentrate all the killing intent into his eyes. Firstly, even the vicious Pill King, who is extremely sensitive to every blade of grass around him, did not notice the intent. Secondly, the killing intent in his eyes is so thick even heavenly profound masters like us feel deeply threatened. Just how many people did you kill in order to gather so much killing intent? This man is not Song Yu, a young master of a third-class family. Where does this strong intent come from? Who is this man? Why is he pretending to be Song Yu and why is he here in the drifting flower edifices? Chu Qingcheng and Peony Overseer frowned, while Veiled Dragon Pavilion and Sword Marquise abodes people long knew the truth and were calm. Relax, Chu Chu. The appearance of this person is a good thing for the drifting flower edifices, not a bad thing. Indeed, Sister Chu Chu. Although that man is not exactly a good person, I fear that he is the only one that can save the drifting flower edifices right now. For the first time, Long Kuei was actually speaking in Zhuofan's favor. Everyone looked at her suspiciously. What are you looking at? I was just stating the truth. He is indeed skillful, to some extent. This Zhuofan truly is a strange person. Even if you dislike him, you have to respect and admire his strength. Xie Tianyang's snicker made them look at the arena. That kid can't take it any longer. He is about to do it. Sure enough, Zhuofan could no longer dispel the killing intent in his eyes, the point where he was about to make a move. Then, his boundless killing intent just vanished. What? Why did he calm down? That is not his personality. Zhuofan's eyes flashed and flicked his hand. The lid on the cauldron was lifted and another flick sent the firestorm inside. He is about to use the furnace to refine the pill. Kid, that pot of herbs is already destroyed. Doesn't matter if you use the furnace or not. You can't make a third-grade pill. Just surrender. You think my alchemy skills are something you can fathom? Raising an eyebrow, Zhuofan pointed at his cloak before yelling. Look clearly. You are merely the vicious Pill King, but I am the heaven-toppling pill. The difference in skill between you and me is like heaven and earth. Watch and learn. Grandmaster Song is about to use his ultimate skill. He's gonna use it. The kid is using his ultimate. The audience was speechless. Did I see that correctly? Grandmaster Song, he's spitting into the furnace. What is he doing? Whether he's taking his anger out on the pill or trying to assert dominance over us, this is too strange. What is this? Unless he wants to make fun of everyone here and then kill them all. Grandmaster Song, what are you doing? Shut up. Refining the pill, of course. It's okay. I can do it. Old man, I will show you what a difference in alchemy technique is. Zhuofan formed a gesture and pointed at the cauldron, Sacred Dragon Call. In a blink, the almost extinguished fire in the cauldron flashed with a golden splendor. A sky-trembling dragon roar battered the ears of the people. Yin turns to yang. Snake into dragon. Ascend and scale the gates of heaven. Zhuofan's hand shifted gestures as he chanted. I've practiced alchemy for decades. But it is my first time seeing someone refine in such a heaven-shocking and ghost-frightening way. As he watched in a daze the slowly rising liquid in the dragon, Vicious Pill King's heart was restless. He began to rush the refining of his own pill, pouring more power into his flame. Old man, it's too late. The championship of the second round is still mine. Sacred Dragon prevailed and returned successfully. Dragon power flows into the fire and gives birth to the pill. A sudden ripple spread from the light pillar and burst into golden lights that littered the sky. Third grade pill. Young Dragon pill, refinement complete. Wasn't Grandmaster Song's pill destroyed? How did he manage to refine a 3rd grade pill? Grandmaster Song, are you sure this is a 3rd grade pill? You are the judge, so of course, you decide. If you can't tell with your eyes, I don't mind if you take it. He is clearly screwing with me. Just from the ingredients only, even if it were a 7th grade pill, there'd be no way I'd eat it. Hurry up. Hurry with the judgment. Though, many were eyeing her with expectant gazes. She had no choice. This pill. Not only does it not have the residual heat from the furnace, it doesn't even have a fragrance. It looks like a mud ball. You can't tell its grade. This can't be. He used such a big formation. It is not possible that this isn't even a 1st grade pill. Unless, there is something special about this pill. Apologies, Grandmaster Song. This Dragon Young pill that you made, forgive my blindness, I cannot tell its grade. The audience was speechless. But if it's a pill, it should have a grade. How is there a pill with no grade? Or can you not tell its grade because it was made from a bunch of leftover herbs? Zhuofan smiled. Why don't you take it? And see what grade it is. The crowd cheered. Eat it. Eat it. What do I do? It would be okay if this were a pill. Otherwise, wouldn't it be the same as drinking his spit? You don't need to ingest it to give it a grade. You can split the pill into 2 and tell its grade. The problem is... What problem? Xiao Ya was grasping straws at this point. We will do it according to Grandmaster Liu's suggestions. Golden mist drifted from within, still containing the roars of dragons. The pill fragrance instantly swept the whole arena. This is... The strength of this pill is too strong. It wasn't even ingested, but it made the Yuan Qi in me surge. What would happen if you ingested it? This pill is definitely not a 3rd grade pill, but is. This is a 5th grade pill. He used 2nd grade herbs and made a 5th grade pill. Grandmaster Song, just who are you? Wait a moment. This pill just downgraded. Now, it is a 4th grade pill. That's interesting. Never heard of a downgrading pill. Now a 3rd grade. 2nd grade. 1st grade. I'm not seeing things right. The pill disappeared. These are just the herb scraps. How can there be a pill that just disappears and leaves its outermost layer of scrap behind? This is too strange. This pill is not a living thing. How can it run away? Grandmaster Song, this. What is this? I told you to eat it, but now, even if you want to, it's long gone. She should have known this punk would mess with her. So she ignored him and looked at the rest of the alchemists. I was still a step too late. But if I wasn't. He then threw the pill to Xiao Ya. As expected of the vicious pill king. This is a sub-4th grade pill. Being able to refine 2nd grade herbs into a sub-4th grade pill, it is clear that Elder Yang's alchemy skills are marvelous. Though she sang praises, her words didn't get the expected reaction from the crowd. They only don't care. What's up with you guys? It is still undecided what grade the pill Grandmaster Song made is. What do you mean, undecided? Even if no one else is sure about it, but the top 10 standing here clearly know the strength of that pill. Girl, you are still young. Even if you can judge our pills, you aren't able to make a judgment on the value of the pill Grandmaster Song made. But then she saw the top 10 alchemists sporting solemn expressions. Even Vicious Pill King had to make a nod. What is this? Isn't he fighting against Grandmaster Song? Why is he speaking for him? I didn't see anything wrong, did I? The Vicious Pill King admitted defeat in front of this many people. Is this the Elder Yang that cares about his reputation? Being able to make this old man admit with his heart and his mouth, this is truly not simple. This fake Song Yu, just who are you? Mr. Xie, do you really know that fake Song Yu? In my eyes, you don't even know him. Who said I don't know him? I've been through hell with him. Then, what's his name? He is that. But Xie Tianyang caught himself before playing into Peony Overseer's game and snickered. I won't tell you. Just enjoy the show. Long Ju shook his head, but his eyes were filled with admiration for Zhuofan. I can't believe this kid has these ancient formations at his disposal. Even alchemy techniques have some ancient techniques. What kind of person is he to have so many treasures on him? A servant of the Luo family, is that even possible?